You know, it's almost like your birthday with a package from China, so let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in, because in this video we're going to take a close look at the Super 8-bit. Yep, it's the Mega Plus Power 2. I came across this thing on the second-hand market, but there is a story with this, because they basically sold it to me like untested. Okay, so I'm just going to be honest, I already tested and it seems to be working, but there is a catch with this bloody thing, simply because it was missing out a lot of different stuff, including the freaking power supply. Or it was... No, it was a power supply, but it was not working. But nevertheless, let's take a close look at the box itself. To begin with, like, this thing comes in all kinds of shapes, but also it comes in different colors. Look at this, like, who made the choice to get a Mega Drive 2 / 8-bit system, and then we're going to get a yellow one. Oh, freaking hideous. But let's do a quick unboxing just to see what's inside, because I just wanted to see, man. It's like freaking weird. I just needed to show you this. So the biggest problem I had with this device is that, yeah, there's no power supply in here anymore, because the original was, by the way, just completely rubbish, and it didn't even came with controllers. But Wicked has a solution for that. It comes with this weird this weird plastic fantastic gun. It does have a clicky micro switch in here, and it says here lethal weapon. Ooh. But yeah, I'm guessing like when you're ordering a yellow one, this thing is going to be completely yellow. So here we're going to get the system itself, and yup, it looks exactly like a freaking Mega Drive number 2. There's the slider, reset, and here we're going to get the dust cover. It's a weird... Okay, this is an old school toilet paper manual. Oh, but it says like all the different versions. Look at this. Like, we're having the NT501, the NT3001, and then we're having the NT3000, the NT3002. And this thing is... Looks like it's even dual player. The NT6000. It's looking like this is like the kind of Terminator models, you know, like, look at this controller, like, holy crap. There were a lot of different editions, so it's pretty cool to see this manual. And here we can see, like, we're having Super NES versions. It's, I don't know what's going on here, man, like, it's such a weird thing. Oh, so basically explanations, specifications. Oh, it uses 4 watts. The dimensions of all the systems. This, I think that they were using this piece of toilet paper manual for every single system they were selling back in the day. But then we're going to get over there something interesting. Okay, here we're going to get 2 multi-game cards, and these are like the weird ones. You cannot even buy these things so far. You know, like on AliExpress they have like these weird cards, like, let's say they basically offer with a lot of crappy games, but this comes with the games. Like, this is the crappiest shit list of a multi-game card. So first of all, and then like, let's say, not like the games itself, but the way how it works and how it is. But it has Wild Gunman, so that's what I'm going to try out. Okay, here we're going to get Fancy Mario 3, Kung Fu, Soccer, Duck Hunt, Soccer. Okay, I just meant to say like soccer, but not sucker, you know, like I just want to say it clearly. It's my accent that got a problem with it, to pronounce it. Then we're going to get the Super 2000. So here we're going to get a lot of different things, like what this thing says, like TG Boy. I don't know if both of them work, and there is no playlist or a game list on it. Oh boy, this is going to be an adventure. So let's go. But first, the controller issues. We're going to have a controller beside this freaking bloody thing. But for the controller, Wicked got solution. We have a lot of different versions, so yeah. Let's see if we can find one that basically works on this freaking thing, so we can actually play the games. Oh boy, a lot of these fake weird things, but you can see like most of them have the same connector over here, so that's quite interesting. And also with this one, it still has the same kind of ports, like this is the Mega Drive edition. So you can see like there is a lot of different controllers that we can maybe use. Maybe we'll try this one, like the white port, just to see for fun if it's even going to work. But then we're going to get these, like, come on, these things need to be working. It has the original Mega Drive port, that we're going to get 2 of them. So let's plug it in. Alright, old school power supply. We're not going to use this thing for a very long time. Alright, Mega Power 2. And here we can see that it comes with some built-in games. Quite interesting. You don't see that very often nowadays with the new generation of ones. And if they're like built-in games, are like the really crappy ones. But let's see if this freaking controller seems to be working. Oh yeah. But it is really old school with the 10,000 in one. And can I say that it's going to be the same thing all over again. You can already see like 4, 5, C, 11, whatever. So it's like freaking rubbish. Look at this, like, what's the point? Okay, you're going to get Street Fighter 12, Mortal Kombat 3. I did see Mortal Kombat 3 a couple of times with some homebrew cards. Wild Gunman that we're going to try out on the CRT today. Kung Fu. What is Kung Fu? Oh, that's that one. Holy shit, this looks really bad. Like, the color palette is completely messed up. Everything looks way too red if you ask me. So it's kind of a bummer. But when you're looking at the quality, let's say the image sharpness, it's quite good. Alright guys, so we also had the option to try out the 7500 in one. Another weird multi-game card like back in the days. The game list is slightly different. I mean, slightly, there are only 15 games on this because all the other ones are like double ones. And there is also a little bit of a bummer because when I try out different card, which is like, especially the other multi-game card that came with it, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so let's give you a quick demo. Like here we're going to get the other card. I tried to clean it, but it doesn't do anything. So such a bummer because it's a really old one. The weird one that I got from the N64 fake one seems to be also working with a different kind of games. A lot of people were requesting this, so time for the CRT, Bang & Olufsen, and let's try some freaking light gun games. But if you wonder why Wicked doesn't test out a lot of light guns, I will give you a great example why. I put all the bloody effort to get a CRT, to get all good equipment, and then you are getting this as an end result. I don't know what's going on. I have tested a lot of different cables, power supplies, but the signal is completely rubbish on the CRT. A little bit of a bummer because I wanted to try this out just to play some games. Some clones will work in the future, so I will try them out, but it's going to be a no-go for the Mega Power 2. Okay guys, but let's take a close look at the first top shell. So here we're going to get the reset button and of course the slider for the on and off switch. Then we're going to get the basic dust cover, but what I don't like about these things, like you can see there, we're going to get the cheap springs. They won't be there forever. Like I have a lot of issues like these things getting really horrible and stay open. And overall what you're going to get is here a piece of plastic that basically helps sliding in the card, which is quite a unique design, don't see that very often. So at the bottom we're going to get 3 PCBs over here. The front one that we're going to get is for the controller port. Of course it's a very unique design. They're having like a special port for the light gun and it seems to be working just fine with other models. Couldn't test it out with this one, but I tested out other models and it seems to be working. Then we're going to get the ribbon cable and PCB over here. And that is also for including the cartridge slot, but the design, what you can see that over here. And we're going to do unscrew this version because this is interesting, because it also includes like this solder or something like a multi-card on it. Then we're going to get the final part, the final PCB. It's all tech of course, but then we're going to get the output signal and input for the adapter itself. 5 volts. Says here output of 5, and it says like 5. I'm guessing 5 volts would be strange because the power supply would be 9 volts. I can have a brain fart of course, so like the Wicked brain fart channel. That's the reason I call it brain fart, because I have a lot of brain farts. Yep, absolutely, brain fart. Okay, so there's sometimes you don't find very interesting things, but now today I just want to remove the middle PCB because this is quite interesting in my opinion. So the way they constructed this, well, let's see if we can lift it up. Of course we're limited to the thing we can do. Oh, I'm going to get a screw over here that we don't want to lose. Look at this, the way how they made this. Like it looks like they solder. Let's give it a little bit of a twist. You can see like they have 2 sets of ribbon cables soldered straight into the main board. So this row of soldering connections is for the connector itself. And here we're going to get another row, or basically 2 rows for connecting this multi-game card. So basically, if you remove this multi-game card from this and you can like use it again, like you need to desolder everything, you can basically use this thing like a multi-game card again. So the quite unique concept. I have seen it before, like when they're using this with in combination, let's say with an extra slot, but this way I have never seen it before.